Now welcome to this channel where we're giving our bonge updates on waiting they happen for Biafran territory as the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government, led by Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the Biafran liberation fighters don't give warning to the Nigerian courts, once again denying the bail of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. With totally out of patience, the battle will henceforth begin. No mercy for anybody, anything related to the zoo. Now, why Prime Minister Kwan talk say the Biafran Liberation Army received distress call that the Janjaweed has crossed the borders, entering Ñsukkâ, make na the eye alert, make na hear from Prime Minister mouth.
Our people, the of make it begin happen. Yes, thank you very much. And I want to also reiterate, that look, we have a deadline. Okay, this is not the time we were counting 150 days. 150 days they use it to do propaganda. They say, oh, it was counting 150 days. 150 days actually achieved why I was counting for 150 days. He achieved it. That's aside. So we have we have this mandate, and we have our time frame to do whatever we were doing. So everything must happen before November. Believe me, a lot of things will happen, and we must accomplish everything from A to Z before November. So the speed you are talking is the one you have seen. There are many ones I have not even made public yet. I tell them, it's happening inside. You understand? So, but it is something that we must do it, accomplish it before we go to declaration. Thank you.
For real, my Prime Minister. We have been telling, when I'm also with the Bam Bam Bam, I always tell people that Prime Minister is still making pressure, because you are a person that you exaggerate the capacity of your enemy, and as an athlete, you don't even think about slowing down before you reach the end point when you're running, because you don't even think, don't entertain that. Our people, some people, because when I call you carry everybody along, say get people where we say they still they truthful, but they are just too gullible, and they are too slow to understand. But the pure thing is in the truth, because ezioku were ikekere di okenu odigene oyobo na ya niru. Eziokwu were ikikere dị okenu mana ọ dịghị enekwa onye ọbụla ya n'iru. Kai kapara bụ ndị nabatara Biafra ka o yiri ikike ụmụ Chineke ụmụ eziokwu. Kapara bụ ndị nabatara Biafra ka o yiri ikike ụmụ Chineke.
If you look, you see that there are many people, their hands are up. So Sonny, can you give them chance so that we can round up.
Straight. Thank you, my Prime Minister.
Ñsukkâ Daniel, you have no microphone. Connect your microphone, please.
Connect your microphone. Go by one.
Ñsukkâ Daniel, connect your microphone. Finance Minister, over to you.
I'm sorry, pardon me, please, because of my location. My camera is not on. Prime Minister, good afternoon. Good afternoon, people of Austria. Austria will always remain in my mind forever. I have a deep what happened that I would never forget Austria. During the time that I was playing soccer, or you call it football, when the group called Nigeria 99 hosted their Junior World Cup under 19, the first international agent, or you call it scout, that scouted me then is from Austria. Just because of the sabo that they have in that country where we are living. And I was betrayed. So our coach collected a bribe, and so I didn't travel to Austria. So Austria I still have that memory, the history of what happened in 1999. And the first international scout that ever scouted me, watching me playing football, is from Austria. The people of Austria, it happened that I'm not there with you guys since when I'm supposed to be there to start my professional career. But we are all in this together as Biafrans. Our Prime Minister visit today to Austria really touches my heart as well. And with what our Prime Minister just said, we all have seen the reason why we need to leave the country called Nigeria or zoo. Zoo happened to me, started happening to me a long time ago. My own father denied him his pension. I will never forgive Zoo. If he had been in a better country, 1999, that first scout as international scout, I could have probably been in Austria then. And it happened that who betrayed me that later traveled to Austria after 2 years, he had a problem just because he switched agent and he's angry that he want to play for Division 1 instead of 2. I don't want to waste too much of time. We have to intensify and do everything we need to do to get our country and be free totally. And only how we can do that to achieve our dreams. Just like what happened to me in 1999. We have millions of youth in that country that the country killed their dream. The country killed their dream that they never lived to their potential because of the bribery and corruption that is going on there. Please, people of Austria, I'm going to be with you all today to support with $1,000. And if you have those that are still living, struggling, trying to free themselves, and the best we can do now is to support this movement financially so that the zoo cannot be a dream killer. The zoo have killed millions of youth, have killed their dreams. Our youth, after their education, the parents, some of them sell their land. They do everything to educate their children. After that, there's no job. It's a dream killer. I have experience of that 1999. Austria always remain in my mind, where I found somebody from Austria, an international scout, that scouted my talent. It make me proud at the end that what I'm doing, that I'm a good soccer player. Thank you all. Please accept my $1,000 donation for being with you. Day one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Finance Minister. Thank you. iPhone, unmute yourself. iPhone, unmute yourself. You have the mic. iPhone, you have the mic. Speak up, please. We can't hear you. iPhone, are you speaking? We can't hear you from here. Okay, Mazi Akunwo Okoye, unmute yourself.
Thank you, Information Minister Sani Akparawa. I have a direct question for our Prime Minister. As much as we know, Austria does not operate a dual citizenship, right? Now it's about the identity card, the Biafran identity card. So there are some worries, and what we do is not underground, so it's in the open. So we need to ask this open question. Some people have it in mind, they have not been able to speak up. I want to use this opportunity to ask a direct question. What does it mean? Because Austria does not allow dual citizenship. This means we obtaining this ID card. What does it mean to the law of the state of Austria, who does not operate a dual citizenship?
Well, the ID card is not an international passport. That's number one. So even that you are an Austrian citizen does not mean that you don't come from somewhere.
Right.
So, and you come from somewhere, and they know where you come from. So if you are fighting for your freedom and have access to get a national ID card to give you an identity of where you originally come from, does not mean that you are giving up your Austrian nationality. So it is just identity, the original identity where you come from. It is different from nationality. So you have not given up your Austrian nationality. It is, and you have not applied for Biafra ID card. And then also when Biafra become an independent state and restored, we can now look at whether you actually want to have Austrian citizenship or not. Because believe me, you don't know it.
Yeah. Thank you, Prime Minister. You know, your answer have addressed the fears of many people, and we are very happy about that. The next one will be that I would like to contact the Information Minister so that I can address a couple of issues with him that he will introduce to you.
All right. Okay.
I don't have his contact, so that's it.
Sonny, you can share the contact with him on the chat section.
I will send him the contact.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Yes, our able rep, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Okay, iPhone, over to you. Unmute yourself. iPhone, you have the mic. iPhone is having connection issues. Chinonso Daniel, your microphone is not connected, but your hand is on. Connect your microphone and see if you can speak. iPhone, try to speak if you can. Not working for iPhone. Okay. James Martins, unmute yourself. James, unmute yourself. Amobi, unmute yourself.
My Prime Minister, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Just real quick. Imana, I know quick like this, you start seeing things or remembering things. Austria was the first country near more opportunity in the jungle, you know. When I was there, I was playing soccer too. Austria before them to understand that we're a nation that can actually look at what you can do and give you an opportunity. You know, that made me started believing that it is possible to get out of that jungle, you know, to where I am today. So I'm my support to Austria with $50 today. Thank you, my Prime Minister.
Thank
you. Martins, over to you. James, over to you.
Sir, good evening once again.
Good evening.
I have a question for the PM. It's a follow-up question from a previous one. So the question is this. It goes around the national ID card. The PM has already answered it. But my question is, is Biafra going to operate a dual citizenship or not?
When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. So
okay.
First of all, let us restore, defend our nation, and we will look at how the parliament will enact these laws to give opportunity to people who want to operate a dual citizenship. So I don't think that's a very big deal.
Okay, thank you. A second question is this: my auntie, who is living in Enugu, asked me to, when I told her that Biafra would be declared this year, towards the end of the year, she was excited but nervous. So I asked her why was she nervous. She said her dream, Biafra is every person's dream. But how would we declare Biafra and not risk their lives? That the soldiers will not come, and how is it possible that we can protect them completely? And I probably think that she is listening. So could you please, you are wealth of knowledge, explain to her, because I believe she is listening, to reassure. I have already reassured her that we are doing everything possible, because you cannot go into the market and throw a stone. You can't go to the market and throw a stone, hoping that one of your persons will not be affected. So I told her that all of them are people. All of us here have relatives at home. So
can I ask you a question before I answer
okay.
you? Which of the state in Biafra land is she staying?
Enugu State.
Okay. If she survive, if the people in Enugu where she is survive the massacre, she will survive after declaration. And if the people in Old Imo State are surviving the bombardment of Tukuno jet or Tucano jet, survive the bombardment and the killing of by Bubago, if people in other parts of Biafra land today have survived this barbaric and ethnic cleansing, believe me, she will survive after December this year. And then also, let me also make it very clear that the declaration we are declaring is not the type of Ojukwu declaration. Our declaration is very, very clear. It is to restore the Ojukwu declaration. And then, of course, after that declaration, we increase the guerrilla warfare. What Ojukwu did was not a guerrilla warfare; it was a conventional war. We're not going into a conventional war with Nigeria. No matter how provocation they become, no matter how they provoke us, we know we will be the one to direct this war that they have brought to us. We'll be the one to tell them how we are going to fight, not them. Like what you see when they come and start burning, some people will be shouting, "Where is your Biafra Liberation Army? Come and face them." We don't do that nonsense. We choose how to fight this war, and we fight it our way. So if you're expecting that we come and start shooting with them, you're wasting time. And they have done enough. They can't do more than what they have done already. We have seen the bombardment of our land. We've seen the burning of our women and children. We've seen burning of market, villages. What have we not seen? It can never get worse than that. So after the declaration, we will take this particular guerrilla warfare to those places where they are planning this attack against our people in self-defense. We are going to defend ourselves, self-defense, until the international community will step in. Based on our global move, based on our diplomatic move, using our consultancy firms, using our lobbyist firms, using every diplomatic channels and mechanism we have. So how can I do a canon to say you can do as we are doing a canon? The people that are working with us on diplomatic level will be taking the case. So there will be the one at the end of the day calling you, how do we resolve this problem? How do we divide Nigeria? Where is your state? Where is your map? And when they are asking those questions, our map is there. When they are asking you, where is your structure? It is there. So that's why we took our time to make sure that all those things are put in place, because this is the question that is going to come. Okay? So, but this question will not come without Canon. And this particular self-referendum we are organizing now is to legitimize our actions on the declaration. Because it's not just, we don't just wake up and declare. We need to get the consent of the people. The consent we've gotten through the several civil disobedience sit at home. We are going to now get it in making sure we gather as many votes as possible. That's why the political pressure group called IPOB Nigeria, they are running mad because they don't know these things. And when they happen to know, when they're listening to this explanation, they will run mad. How come we didn't know this or this? Why we did not? Why is it not us doing it? So let us stop them. Let us say, if you go and vote, they will carry your information and give to DSS. You can imagine the people working with DSS are telling you that we are going to carry your information and give to DSS. The question you have to ask yourself is, what do we gain by fighting Nigeria and then giving your information to Nigeria? It doesn't make any sense. But of course, people who are bad will use anything just to say, this state of this Biafra to come, let us destroy it. That is what you see them doing. So nobody should be afraid or scared about the declaration. We are not declaring a conventional war against Islamic State of Nigeria. What we are doing, this thing you see us doing now, legitimizing them, making sure that when they come to kill us, we defend ourselves in guerrilla warfare, is the way it is going to go. It is not going to change. Only that we are going to increase it. We will increase in visiting where they are planning the killing of our Biafra people, like the barracks. We'll be visiting government houses to make sure we weaken them from coming to attack us. It is a self-defense. So we're not going to say, let us fly jet and start bombing them. We don't have that particular resources to do that. But we have the brain that we're going to use, which we are using already. So what you see now is not going to change, only that it is going to increase. And with that being said, the recognition and all that, it will spark the global discussion that will lead to final disintegration of Nigeria. That's where we're going. We planned this thing very well and it's working out so far, so good. So tell the person not to be scared that if she has survived Nigeria from 1967 to now, she's going to survive it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I think we'll have one minute, Sonny, so we can round up because I still have a lot of meetings tomorrow and I don't want to look tired.
Okay. Oppo CPH2481. Unmute yourself, please. Oppo, you have the mic.
Good evening, my people.
Good evening.
My PMV got small question to ask.
Go ahead.
I want on a UAE. You know our condition in UAE. As regards to this registration, that is ID card. I'm interested, but because of the condition we find ourselves in UAE government stopped the zoo, giving them visa. But we cannot go back because you go back is even the worst. But somehow we are surviving. But because of you cannot use anything pertaining to the zoo to register. So which category do we fall in to get the ID card?
You fall into the category of those who do not have ID card, but have some certain document issued by the UAE. You have a visa, right?
No, I had visa before, but because of where I was working,
but you have some certain document that shows you reside in UAE. They issued you before,
but cannot be able to renew again.
You don't need to renew it now. If it is original, we will accept it.
It's original, but already expired.
We will accept it. Don't worry.
Ah, okay, okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
God bless you. More grace for your everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Clinton, unmute yourself.
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Good
evening.
Yeah. I'm making on your try my family come on hammer up and over happy. I'm over happy, yeah. I'm how to explain it. That's not 1 minute, don't you know 2 minutes. First of all, Simon, may God Almighty, may the Ancient of Days, the Lily of Valley, the mighty one in battle, the one that gives us breath we are breathing today, the one that keeps us alive. May he sustain you front and back. May he empower you. May he continue to fight for you in all rounds. This is my prayer for you. We are proud of you. All of us, we are proud. All of us. And when that happens, I'm not telling proud of you. In short, you are more than a lion. So I thank you so much. Without wasting much time, because it was somebody that sent me this thing in the evening, somebody who is also there now in life. So I was busy, but I decided to come out by this time. So I'm supporting with 100 euro to support, please. Next time I will do more than that. But I'm giving 100 euro for now. Please.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless everybody. Everybody. Simon and you too. God bless you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah.
iPhone, unmute yourself and try if your connection is okay now. iPhone, speak up, please. iPhone, not connecting. Okay, Mazi in the library, I saw your hand up before. Yeah, you have the mic.
Yes. Thank you very much once again. I very much appreciate our PM and his members of the cabinet and the media team and the members of Austrian group. I thank PM for the application of his artificial intelligence and psychological warfare, which is what is confusing the Nigerian government and those who don't believe in Biafra restoration. The tactical method he is using is giving a positive result that they find difficult to challenge. I am wishing him well and asking him to continue doing that. And I would like to have a direct contact with him if I am given the opportunity through the Minister of Information and those in charge of making sure the contact gets to him. I have little things to give out, to contribute, and information to release to him direct. It's not an open thing. It is something that we go to him direct. If I'm given the opportunity, I will be grateful to do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your Prime Minister is not a comunicado. So I am an open door, and they're very, very open to Biafra people. So you will have my contact. So I give it to him.
Okay. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you. Are you in contact with Chief Okpara?
Yes, I am very much in contact with him. So
yes,
if you
will get the contact.
All right.
Yeah, we'll connect you from there. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Do we have more hands?
Yes, now we'll come back from that to update. And a year waiting Prime Minister talk. That time, all those time we would talk say we count 150 days and the rest. That stage don't come out. Now another new phase within now. And now this phase now where the real color will show. Because all these fools, like now, say yes, Ijele, they don't now be jailing. Because the guy, if I remember one audio way Ijele do with Prime Minister, he sent to Prime Minister, say make Prime Minister collect some money for the zoo hand, make it keep quiet. And I know say Prime Minister record am, keep am. And Prime Minister do the exposition for year. So as I talk like this, they don't arrest Ģentle this morning. For this matter, me I will rest my case now. Thank you.